What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Trauma Team. Once again, it's been kind of a hot minute since I've recorded, but not necessarily a hot minute since I've posted, so like, I'm getting better. Also, I was logging into this game, you know, like you do, opening the game up, and it said my playtime was 99 hours, 59 minutes, and 59 seconds, which is the absolute highest that clock can go, which is hilarious. One, because Atlas is known for making games that go well over the 100-hour mark, and two, because I know for a fact that it's only that high because I leave the system running when I record in batches, and sometimes I take a break to like sleep, and then I record more in the morning. But yeah, I thought that was funny that that was the maximum playtime. Y'all know Atlas, right? They make fucking Persona games, hundreds of hours long. Well, more like 150, 130. I'm trying to remember how much my playtime on Persona 4 was. And even that's probably not that accurate because there were some times where I would leave the game running overnight because I would stream it the 2 days in a row. And I was like, I don't feel like closing that. Fuck. Anyway, we're doing Trauma Team today, Behind the Lies. I honestly have no clue what this case is. I don't remember. I'll probably remember it when we get into it, but a lot of these cases, like, I'll remember them individually, but after this one, I don't really remember what order they're in. So, like, this could be any of the ones I'm thinking of, you know? But anyway, we're gonna get into the video game. I'm not gonna talk anymore. I mean, I do have something else to talk about, because I just noticed. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it. I can't stop myself. So I have this mug. I got it at Target. It was part of the Pride collection. It says they, them on it. It's my pronouns, right? Pronoun mug. That's pretty cool. I bought it. I liked the colors. They were nice. But the thing is that the pronouns, the design of the mug is only on one side. And the handle placement, I'm right-handed. This is very important information. I'm right-handed. Like most of the human population, I am right-handed. And with the way the handle is placed, me, a right-handed person, holds the mug in my right hand, and the pronoun design is facing me, and what is facing the rest of the world is blank. The audacity. The audacity. I'm sorry. I didn't buy this mug to keep my pronouns to myself, thank you. On the other hand, I do enjoy looking at the design. Like I said, the colors are very nice. I like them a lot, which is why I bought the mug in the first place. But would it have been that hard, Target, to print the design on both sides of the mug? Because honestly, like I said, I did not buy this mug to keep my pronouns to myself. Anyway, no one cared about that, so we're just gonna start the game now. Hello. Alyssa.
I live in the house over there. Where do you live?
I love her.
Great. She's at it again.
Look how cute she is. Is that a monarch butterfly? Nice. Behind the Lies.
Hey, kitty girl, what are you doing?
Kitty
no
girl.
trespassing.
Oh, miss. Chloe's better.
Chloe? Who are you talking about?
It's her cat, Naomi.
Chloe's the kitty you helped. Now she comes over to play.
Oh my god, Alyssa's so fucking cute.
Glad to hear it. In any case, you're not allowed here.
Hey, miss. What's your name?
Me? Oh, I'm Naomi. Naomi Kimishima.
I'm sorry. Naomi? Naomi? That... What? I have a question. I have never heard that name pronounced like that. I've heard Naomi and Naomi. Naomi? No. 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 I need a minute. It's like going into a pool. It's like going into a pool and the water's like a little bit too cold, so you have to like dip it in. You have to dip yourself in like a little bit at a time. Like first you stick your feet in, you get used to it, and then you kind of get a little lower. You know? It's like that. I need a minute to process what I just heard.
12 seconds later.
Also, can I just say, not one single person in this game has pronounced her name the same way as another person. I swear to God. They're really like, Naomi, Naomi, Naomi? I can't. The other way to pronounce her name is, of course, Dr. Kimishima, but...
5 minutes later.
Okay, I've had my moment. We can go back to the game now.
Okay. Hi, Naomi. I'm Alyssa.
My name's Naomi. Hi, Naomi! The voice actors. Can you tell they were not talking to each other in the recording booth? I want to die. Thank you.
I live just on the other side of the garden here.
I see. That makes us neighbors.
Yep, so I can come see you anytime I want.
Now, Alyssa, this is a place where most people can't go. That's why I need you to...
Oh, and who's this little princess? Am I intruding?
Hello?
Chief.
Hello, mister. I'm Alyssa.
He's very tall.
Hello, Alyssa. I'm David. Excuse me, but can I borrow Naomi for just a moment?
Okay, Naomi's got work to do, right? I'll be going then. Bye-bye, Naomi.
I
See you
love her.
later.
She's the best. I love her so much. Oh, she crawls through a little hole in the
It
bush.
seems
I
you've made a
forgot.
Little friend.
You know she doesn't have any security clearance, right?
She's 7.
Now, you think I'm that uptight? It's not like we're using diamonds to decorate the garden.
Anyway, you're here to talk about work, correct? I'm listening.
Yo, what's going on?
Yes, a few hours ago, a body was found in Oxford. The FBI is requesting that we send you to investigate it.
Cool.
Me? Is there some crime involved?
Yeah, probably.
It's our job to determine that. What do you say?
This is my duty, isn't it? I'm on it.
What do you say, Bones? I mean, what? I didn't say anything. Oh my god.
The victim lived in a cottage in Oxford with her husband.
Oh, it's this one.
The husband called the police, saying he had killed her. When
I remember.
they arrived, she was on the floor with a chest wound.
Aw, shit, the ghost is calling me. Naomi, answer the phone!
Joseph, my love, I'm sorry. I can't save you.
Yeah, I remember this one now. I won't say any details, of course.
I accept. The FBI thinks the husband may not be telling the truth. All right. Let's discover how this tragedy played out.
This is another episode of Abby knows what happened and is trying not to spoil things.
Tell me the facts we have, little guy.
Trying not to spoil things for everyone else. Older woman found dead at home in the mountains. Husband reported to police that he was responsible. 75. Alma Parker.
Yes, ma'am. The victim is 75-year-old Alma Parker.
I can read. I am not, in fact, Jared, 19, so I can read.
Her husband Joseph called the police late last night. On arrival, they found her body, stabbed in the chest.
Oof.
The husband was in a wheelchair, holding a bloody knife.
Oh, no wonder they think he's not telling the truth. It's like, sir? You sure you could do that?
Joseph's account is that they had a fight that escalated.
A man in a wheelchair stabbed someone who could walk.
I don't know. Maybe he was like, maybe he had like a. My concern is more is like, I guess if they're both really old and he had some force in his arm and he was still like tall enough sitting down, he could probably reach. But could he hit her at the right angle is the question. I don't know. Maybe she was really short and he has a long torso so he could reach. It's probably not entirely impossible that he did it, but it's sus. We gotta investigate.
That's what he says happened.
Find out what you can about the murder. I'll check the body.
Right, please get started.
The dead tell no tales. And if they do, nobody listens.
We listen,
Only
Naomi.
the dead who haven't died yet can discover the truth. Let's begin. Show me how your light was put out.
Let's go. Start autopsy. I'm ready. Perhaps would be more ready if we hadn't spent the first 10 minutes of this episode talking about coffee mug design and Naomi. But I've had my moments. We're gonna be okay. The suspect of her murder is her husband, Joseph Parker. We have a picture of the suspect this time. I should take a look at it just in case. Oh, he look angry. The white-haired man is the suspect, Joseph Parker. It's actually more of a gray, and also it's covered up by a beanie. And also he's the only man. You just could have just said this man, but okay. According to the materials at hand, it says he's unable to walk due to thrombi in his veins caused by APS. I have no idea what APS is. I know what ALS is. The woman in the picture is the victim, Alma Parker. She has beautiful white hair as well. Not too surprising considering their age. However, just looking at pictures won't get me any closer to finding the truth. The corpse should have been brought to the evidence room by now. I should go see it. Here we go. I love this song. I'm looking at dead people, but sure as hell, I am jamming. Alright. Oh. I thought they said she was stabbed with a knife. That looks like she was stabbed twice with a knife in very even pattern. This, like, looks like she was either stabbed twice with a knife in a cool pattern, or she was not stabbed by a knife. Looks also, oh, yeah, a little long to be a knife. Perhaps. I'm assuming that's an exit wound. Anything else we need to look at? Oh. Did she get knocked upside the head? With a star-shaped something? I'll click on that first, actually. Because I'm gonna forget. The stab wound's fairly obvious.
The victim has a wound on her head. It's star-shaped?
Interesting.
What can wounds tell us?
Shape of what hit you? The shape of the weapon. It can tell you, clearly the shape can tell you the victim's blood type, because that makes sense.
Yes, we can figure out the shape of the weapon that inflicted them. Still, a star-shaped bruise.
It has,
What kind of weapon would leave that?
So weapon that has stars on it, Naomi. Anyway, she got fucking stabbed in.
This must be the fatal stab wound.
Right between the titties.
It has an odd shape. The weapon's cross-section must be...
Cross-shaped. Yeah, literally. The cross-section is cross-shaped, baby.
Right. The weapon must be shaped like a cross. That weapon most likely penetrated the heart and killed the victim. What kind of weapon has a shape like that?
No, I don't remember. I don't remember what the weapon was. I remember other things about this case. You don't... Okay.
This stab wound is small, but it's rather deep.
I thought I must have clicked like just one pixel off. I'm like, you mean there's nothing there that's of any interest, Naomi? Are you sure about that? Pretty sure it's just an exit wound.
There's a wound with a similar shape, but it's a different size.
It's exit wound of a tapered weapon. Oh, wait, what's that? What's that?
This is internal bleeding. It might have been
Oh.
caused by something pressing against the palm.
I thought she drew a circle on her hand. I guess it's the palm, though.
It would require a great deal of force to leave this mark on the victim. Was she struggling against the murderer? Or is there
I
a
don't
different
know.
reason behind it?
I don't know. I was thinking that it was the back of her hand, which doesn't make sense given where the thumb is placed and also the angles of things. But I used to draw on the backs of my hands in middle school, so I was like, oh, she's one of those. What the fuck is that? Speaking of palms of hands, hello?
What could this be?
I don't even know, man.
I've never seen a bruise like this. Is it something congenital?
Is it, you know, a bruise? TM? They didn't really have shapes on the other people, though. Like, they weren't all cool and funky fresh like that. They were just kind of like, hey, look, my lung's fucked up. Hey, look, my ribcage is fucked up. Hey, look, I'm dead, you know? Stuff like that. It wasn't like, I don't know, a cool-ass symbol or whatever. Alright, let's look at her clothes. Fashionable. Blood on her sleeve, which is interesting because there was no cut on her arm. I think she got stabbed. Also, what the fuck is that? The hairs?
What's this?
Yes it is.
Is it hair? That's bizarre because
They're very dark and black. There's only one hair. There were clearly 4, please. Also, it's too long to be a hair. Have you met Rapunzel?
indeed the victim and the suspect reportedly both have white hair. I need to send this in for analysis.
To be
and
fair,
identification.
also, Joseph had a beanie on and you couldn't actually see his hair. Okay, and then clearly this is the stabbing area. Which means I don't really need to click on these when I'm clicking on them anyway. Because this is what's concerning.
Bloodstains on the left sleeve. Was there a wound on the corpse's arm?
She had a fucking circle bruise.
It could be the murderer's blood. This needs to be investigated further.
Okay, so we're done with the personal effects. I like that she tells me that we're done. But since we're done with both of these, we're done in here, clearly. So I guess it's office time. We have a recording? Oh, never mind, we don't have a recording. I can just click on it. Anyway. Computer time! Alright. Yeah, so we have to have this analyzed, I'm guessing.
Hey, little guy, could you analyze this hair?
Yeah, baby.
Yes, of course. Dr. Kimishima, this isn't human hair.
Well, what is it then?
It seems to be from some sort of animal. Did the victims have any tame household creatures?
I don't know. I never went to the scene.
You know, they're called pets. And no, there weren't any signs that they had any.
They're called pets.
Strange. Still, this is obviously not human hair.
They have one of those bear rugs with the head still on it. Oh my god. Those rugs with like the animal's head still on it creep me the fuck out. And it doesn't help. Like they creeped me out before this, but they creep me out more because I stayed at this house one time on vacation. Well, it was more like an apartment, but it was like we stayed at this place while we were on vacation. And it was like rented from somebody who obviously had eclectic taste. They had a lot of furs on the walls, but they had one of those bearskin rugs on the wall in the room I had to sleep in, and it still had the head on it. And I remember multiple times waking up in the middle of the night, and you know when you wake up and you're not really aware of your surroundings because you're just like half asleep, and I would think I would be attacked by a creature, like multiple times. I was in, I want to say, 7th grade when that happened. So, yeah, I wasn't like a child, but I wasn't an adult either. I was still impressionable, and I didn't like that. That's my story. If you have a property that you're renting out to vacation goers, perhaps consider not putting taxidermied bear heads on the wall of a room that isn't the master, or in any of the rooms, but especially ones that aren't the master and might have children sleeping in them. Because holy fuck, I did not like that. And you know why I had to sleep in there? It's because my sibling was afraid of it. And my sibling didn't want to sleep in there. So I had to sleep in there. Fun fact. My family has fond memories of that vacation. And also so do I. Like the rest of that vacation was fine. But every time I had to go to bed, I had to like weigh my options of complaining about this bear rug again. Because I hated it so much. Anyway, no one needed to hear that. But yeah.
I can see cuticles, so this isn't synthetic hair or a fiber.
Maybe perhaps they have one of those creepy rugs.
Alright. Can you identify what animal it's from?
No, that's beyond my expertise. But I do see something odd about it.
I think that might have been around the time this game came out. when I went on that vacation. I'm trying to remember what year that was. That might have been 2009. I don't remember.
Go on.
Well, the hair has a tip, but the other end doesn't have a root.
No root. That means
I got no roots. You know that song? It's called No Roots. It's on TikTok. Hair was cut.
so the hair had been cut.
Right. This means that the hair didn't fall off the animal naturally.
Why would something like this be on the corpse?
I don't know. I'm assuming. My guess, because when I say I remember this case, I remember like broadly overall, like what's up with it. I don't remember what this fucking hair business was about. It's either a rug or it's completely not that. That's my guess. My guess is like bearskin rug. Very much informed by my own life experience. But just think about it, like, it makes sense. Like, if she got stabbed and fell on the ground and they had a bearskin rug on the ground, the hair might transfer. I don't know. Anyway, we have plenty of other things to analyze. What could have done that? Do you have any idea about the scene, little guy? Never mind, you can't do anything for me. I gotta put these together.
These stab wounds are different sizes, but they have the same shape. We can deduce that these wounds are connected by...
Examining the body and saying, that is one long wound. Weapon penetrated the body. Clearly.
Yes. These two wounds were caused by the same strike, piercing all the way through her body.
One long-ass weapon.
If that's the case, the entry wound was...
The chest?
Indeed. If something is pierced all the way through by a sharp implement, the entry wound must be at least as large as the exit wound. If these wounds were caused by the same strike, it would have to be 20 centimeters or longer.
Oh, what's that in freedom units? Less than a foot.
This isn't enough to identify a weapon, but it does get us one step
A
closer.
foot's like about 30 centimeters. So it's like 2/3 of a foot. So like 8 inches? Nine inches? That's my best guess. Yeah, well it's not. What do you mean? What do you mean? Clearly we're like, the weapon is cross-shaped and at least 20 centimeters long. But this kitchen knife that clearly isn't cross-shaped, I can't combine those things? I hate it here. I hate it here. Doesn't appear to have been caused by trauma. It must be what I think it is. Well, her body didn't have a wound there.
Dr. Kimishima, do you need an
Final
analysis?
anesthetize
Well, I'm
it
not
then.
here to ask you out on a date. Just look at this.
Okay.
Okay. Are these bloodstains?
Yes, they were on the victim's left sleeve.
That's odd. This blood isn't the victim's.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Well, the results say that only the H-type antigen was detected in this
Oh,
blood.
we're talking about blood types now.
That makes this blood type O.
The victim has type A blood. What about her husband? He's a suspect.
He has type O. Does this mark him as the culprit after all?
Well, it just means he was injured.
Let's not start jumping to conclusions.
But also, is he injured? Because if he's not injured, then where did that blood come from?
First, let's check to see if the husband is
Thank
injured.
you. Thank you,
If
Naomi,
this
with
blood
your
came from him, he must be wounded.
with your logic. Thank you. Can you analyze this? No. I still think you should be able to combine these, but it's not gonna let me, so. So there's still shit for me to do on the computer. You know how you check? You just go out and see if anything happens, and if nothing happens, you go right back in. I'm very smart. Okay. What about the fact that her... No, not just that they're both palms. Well, that can't be combined. Am I about to have to do the hint card shuffle? We're gonna do the hint card shuffle. Okay, I don't know what to do.
Little guy.
What can you tell me?
Oh, we can go back on this? Okay.
Well, it's at least
20 centimeters. Wouldn't have thought to
20
analyze.
It's shaped like a...
Wouldn't have thought to analyze the thing I already analyzed. It's cross-shaped. It's tooth-shaped! Yeah, he had a really long-ass
Does that
tooth.
help?
We're looking for a man with a 20 centimeter canine.
Yes, thank you. We'll have the results in a moment. I see. This isn't a cutting tool, like a knife.
No shit.
It's like a spike or a spear. Something meant for piercing.
So, a stabbing weapon. I don't like the looks
Wow.
of this.
Right. This isn't your usual murder weapon.
Now, can I do this?
Something's not right.
Yeah.
What do you think, little guy?
You mean the weapon in the shape of the wound, right?
Yes.
That knife isn't long enough to have done that, and it's nowhere close to the right shape.
Did the knife even have blood on it?
No, something else has to be the real murder weapon. The second thing this tells us is
Joseph's fucking lying. Joseph hated Alma. Definitely the killer. He's lying. Hey! Wow, solid evidence already? Incredible. Pro gaming.
I agree. The husband's definitely lying to us about something. In any case, we know for
I mean,
sure
we still
the
know
knife isn't the
pretty
murder
much
weapon.
nothing. We still know pretty much nothing, but solid evidence makes me feel good about myself,
However,
so...
we still don't have a clue what the real weapon was, or who the killer is.
take it easy. We just have to think about all of this. A sharp weapon, like a spear, that can go through a human body. We'll have to find out what it was.
Okay, I think I'm done in here now. Yes.
Ah, Dr. Kimishima. We're done interrogating Joseph.
Wow, that was fast.
Joseph? You mean the victim's husband who confessed to the murder?
Yes, he just keeps saying that he killed her. We've got nothing to go on.
Helpful.
I'd like to hear the recordings myself anyway.
Yeah, but we could parse them for
I want
lies.
to know if the blood on the victim's sleeve was his or not.
Ace Attorney
I
style.
already sent you the data. You can examine it whenever you want.
Let's look
Yes,
for
I think-
contradictions
thank
like we're in Ace Attorney. Whee!
I've already told you people, it was a domestic dispute. I was angry at my wife and I stabbed her. That's all there is to it. So what if I'm in a wheelchair? It doesn't mean I can't stab someone. She was standing right in front of me, so I just shanked her right there. I turned myself into the police right after. You know what happened after that. What about my hand?
Aha!
I see. The victim's husband does have an injury on his hand.
Can we look at it?
This will prove that the bloodstains came from the husband.
Well, you should still, like, check. We should still check the DNA, I mean.
True. These pieces of information do share a common bond. The blood on the victim's sleeve is type O. Joseph has a wound on his right hand, and he himself has type O blood.
But he grabbed her left. I'm trying to think what angle he would have had to be at to grab her left hand easily. The back of her left arm. So he would have had to be behind her. Or not. No. Well, no, he would have had to be in front of her. I can't visualize this. I'm bad at visualizing. I don't know why I was trying to visualize anything. I'm not. It's like my least skill.
There's little doubt that the bloodstains on the sleeve were left by him.
Well, there are plenty of other things I'm terrible at. I shouldn't say that's my least best skill. Hey, gold! Am I a pro gamer?
That doesn't prove that he killed Alma, though.
It really doesn't.
We'll need more evidence to be certain. Let's keep investigating.
Alright. No clue about that. No clue about that. No clue about that. No clue about that. And no clue about that. Let's leave.
This is one bizarre case. There's so much about it that's hard to believe.
I know, right?
You don't think the husband did it, Dr. Kimishima?
Oh, he for sure did not do it. He's like, I stabbed her with this kitchen knife, and it's like, clearly that wasn't the murder weapon. And if you can't produce the actual murder weapon, you're lying to cover something up. What are you covering up?
Who knows? Anyway, let's put the facts we know so far in order. The reason why it's doubtful that the victim's husband is the murderer is because...
He's stubborn. His hand is injured. He hid the real murder weapon.
Yes, the knife he says he used could not have caused the wounds she died of.
I mean, also, it's kind of hard to stab someone if you're right-handed. And your hand's all cut up. Or whatever the fuck he injured it on.
There are other reasons to doubt him too, no matter what weapon he used. Pushing it all the way through a human body would require a lot of strength. But he's...
He can't... He's too hard-headed. He can't stand.
Indeed. He is wheelchair-bound and cannot stand under his own strength. Would he be able to kill someone like this while sitting in a wheelchair?
Probably not. I'm trying to think, like, maybe if they were already laying down on the ground, already dead, but then what's the point?
His hospital records make it clear that he can't stand up at all.
Yes. The shape of the weapon and the details of the death make it unlikely that he's the murderer. Still, he insists that he's the one who killed her.
Yeah, he's protesting too much, which is
I don't get
clear
it.
he's protecting someone.
Usually people lie to avoid being blamed for a crime.
He's protecting someone.
Huh. You have a lot of experience with lying, Mr. Investigator?
Get him, know me.
Hey, we agreed not to bring up the past, didn't we?
Oh, whoa.
But why would he want to make himself the criminal?
I should play the other Trauma Center game that they're in. I should do that sometime.
All I can think of is that he's defending somebody else.
Ding ding ding, good job, Yosuke. I mean, little guy.
Either that, or covering up an even bigger lie. That doesn't change what I need to do at all. Contact HQ about the inconsistencies we've discovered and interrogate the husband again. I'm going to the crime scene. Tell them that, too.
Understood. I'll get authorization immediately.
We'll have to go to the crime scene next time, but I am excited. Mountain House. Alright, I'm gonna save. And we will investigate the crime scene next time on AbbyGames. I am excited to be playing this again. Excited to be investigating things, and I will definitely make sure to wait until she tells me we're done to leave, and I won't make the same mistakes I did in the first case, I promise. But anyway, thank you so much for watching, and for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I will be hopefully on track to post this every Tuesday from now on. I am trying my best. Trauma Team Tuesday is just a fun thing. It really rolls off the tongue, and I really like this game, and I'm happy to be playing it again. Hopefully, we'll finish this game after fucking 3 years of me playing it. Also, speaking of medical games, I've been re-watching through my little mini-series playing the beginnings of Life Science Surgical Unit. The one I started playing because I was studying abroad and couldn't play this game. And why is that series so fucking funny? I want to play that game again because it's so fucking ridiculous. But I don't know if there'd be any interest. So if you're interested in seeing more life science from me, let me know. I've been, as I said, rewatching my own content because I'm apparently a conceited piece of shit. But I had a lot of fun with that game. Like, I'm thinking back, and I had a lot of fun with that game. Maybe I'll bring it back and we can have, like, I'll just become one of those channels that only plays medical dramas. You know, I'll have a fucking niche. That's my niche. Medical drama with gotchas sprinkled in sometimes because I can't help myself. Just kidding. I will always be a variety gamer. I can't stop myself. I have too many interests. I like too many games. But yeah, let me know if you'd be interested in more life science at some point. I'd kind of have to figure out some sort of, like, control scheme where I can use my iPad as a touchscreen because It was very, very difficult to play that game with a mouse on my computer. It just was so hard. Like, that's why the 6th episode of that is a fucking doozy, because it's like an hour and a half long or whatever. And it's just me failing at a surgery for 30 minutes. But anyway, I won't keep you much longer. I've already kept you a little extra long because I spent the first 10 minutes of this episode talking about bullshit, so I'll be quiet now. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment telling me what you think. I would appreciate hearing from you. I like talking to y'all. Just seeing your comments gives me serotonin. Also, follow me on Twitch if you're interested in that sort of thing, because I play all sorts of games over there. Like, for example, if you like Atlas games, I played through Persona 4 on my Twitch channel, and I loved it, and I'm gonna be playing through Persona 5 Royal soon. Whenever I can get that started. I keep getting distracted by other things, but I am planning on playing Persona 5 Royal soon. But I also play other things like Pokemon Mystery Dungeon right now, and I'm gonna be starting a Breath of the Wild Master Mode playthrough. I like video games. I don't know if you can tell by the everything about me. But yeah, follow me on Twitch. When I hit 1,000 followers, I'm gonna start Genshin Impact, and I know some people are like interested in seeing me play Genshin Impact. So like, wink wink. Head on over to my Twitch channel. I'm sorry, I'll be quiet. But also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Leave this video a like if you liked it, that sort of thing. I have a Discord server linked in the description. I don't know how to end videos. I'll see y'all next Tuesday. Bye, everybody!